Hey everyone, it's Gina Isabelli, and this is my, third wire change for my Damon braces. This is November 11th. Happy Veterans Day. So I already did a preview video before I left today, just trying to show you where my teeth were because I had a cracked tooth and everything else, so I'll add that to the video. But this is going to be a one part, and then there's going to be another part, I could do here tomorrow or in a few days, just to kind of give you a status, because they did put a stronger wire in my lower, and they finally put the square wire, which is a thicker wire, but more that square, to start bringing out my teeth. My teeth are lined up beautifully, and so now they're starting to want to put, my teeth into a better position. And so one of the big things is that my upper is kind of more narrow, and I wanted more of a fuller smile, fuller, mouth and stuff. And so this wire is going to help with that. We did successfully put a new the bracket on my temporary crown. Temporary crowns will bond with the brackets. Porcelain crowns will not. We found that out with this one. But now, oh, I just broke a rubber band. Did I? No, actually. See, these are what the new things are that I have. Yay! Okay. So, really quick. And that's not gunk, it's cement. It's kind of weird. But they took that spring out. The spring was meant to push the teeth away from my crown so that they could put a full band on it. I don't know if you can actually see that right here. But that tooth, because again it's porcelain, the cement, no matter what, will not bond to the brackets. And so the only way we can put a bracket on that tooth was to put a band around the whole tooth. So thankfully it's on a molar. That's why my dentist chose to put a temporary crown. And the reason why is my tooth had a minor crack in it. As I said, I got my teeth all fixed, made sure all my fillings were okay, everything else before I got my braces put on. And I was told that your premolars on the lower are so weak. And so having that done and all these forces, I already had a minor crack, and just by going in and fixing the filling and enlarging it, it's like that, it just weakened that one cusp, and it was causing me a lot of pain. And so we didn't want it to get to the point where I would have to have a potential root canal, so we made the choice just to put a crown on. It's never going to get any better, and I just keep putting pressure on it. And again, I have a very deep bite. So things that I've had to do, I've been grinding and clenching my mouth extremely bad at times. Hasn't been so bad the last 2 weeks, but right after my last wire change for a few weeks, it was pretty bad. I was waking up with my jaw sore. I was actually waking myself up in the middle, like grinding, and I would find myself at work, in the car driving to work, driving home, in the classroom, anywhere, and I was like, and I didn't even realize my jaw was just pushing down as hard as possible. The reason why is I have a very deep bite, which was one of the reasons why my teeth are breaking, and we need to fix that. So the memory of my jaw is that it closed a lot more, and since they put those nubs on and done everything else, the one thing we're also trying to do is fix my bite so it's not so deep and damaging. But to do that, my muscles are having a little fit, and they're not happy campers. And so what's happening is a lot of times my jaw is going, I know we bit more, what's wrong? And it was very, very, very stressful, because it was like, what is wrong? And I was getting jaw aches and everything else. And so my dentist had given me those little cotton ball things that they put when they do work, and said just bite on them a few times a day, and then also told me to get like a football mouth guard. The problem is that would put pressure on that one bicuspid that was hurting, and it would crack, and so it wouldn't work. But every once in a while I put that stuff in, And the reason why is it's trying to train my jaw to relax. It wouldn't relax, and it keeps trying. It's just like muscle memory. So now I've had to train my jaw muscles to relax and to let go, and everything, relaxed. So that's the only thing. So if you are somebody that gets braces, and I don't know, maybe it's more of an adult thing, and you find yourself clenching and grinding, just let your orthodontist know, let your dentist know, just to make sure that nothing is going wrong. But they said it will happen. And not so much with people that don't have a deep bite, but with me, I had a very deep bite, and that unfortunately is going to be a little challenge. So that's okay. It's gotten significantly better. But that's one of the reasons why I had a cracked tooth, is I was grinding and pushing down, and it put undue stress on my tooth. So anyway, so I have an upper water, and in the meantime, yay! Okay, I know it sounds really funny. When I was a kid, I couldn't stand rubber bands. It was like, really, I hated them, having those things running through your mouth. But as an adult, I was excited because it tells me that I am moving along nicely. That means my teeth are moving where they need to be going. And to have them give me my first packet of rubber bands. So I'm in, I don't know if you can see that parrot, which I guess they're not really strong, but I'm supposed to wear them 24 hours a day. I'm supposed to change the rubber band about 4 times a day because they do wear out. Especially if I'm a teacher, I talk a lot, so of course it's gonna wear it out. I'm allowed to take them out when I eat and when I brush my teeth, and that's it. But again, they said don't leave them out too long. So I mean, if I'm having, the problem is that they say it takes about 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours, for your teeth to start shifting for the rubber bands. So the longer you keep your rubber band out, then it's like kind of stops and goes and stops and goes. And so they said just do whatever you can, keep them in. So I don't have a problem with that. I'm actually very excited because that means, again, I'm moving along nicely and I'm not wasting my time. I'm wearing braces as an adult. I'm not wasting my time. I'm going to do everything they tell me to do, whether it hurts or not. But yeah, so they put the stronger wire in. I haven't felt, when they put it in, I felt it, but I haven't felt anything yet. I did eat right away and take some Tylenol because last time I had a wire change, I did have discomfort for about 48 hours, and then it went away, so it made it kind of hard to eat. So this time I played it safe, ate right away, took some Tylenol, and so far I haven't really felt anything, but, doesn't mean it won't. But, yeah, everything's great. Again, I love the Damon braces. It's just my teeth are liking them. As I said, I'm in my 40s, and your teeth don't move as easily when you're an adult. And I've not had the pain that I've heard other people that are adults have had. Clearly, this has been since August. This is November. My teeth are moving nicely. Although, to me, they're not moving fast enough. I want, the perfect teeth. But I understand, it's going to take some time. But again, my teeth seem to be liking it. So I will add to this video either tomorrow or in a few days, just to kind of give you a part 2 since my wire change and my addition to the rubber bands, to see if anything, I've started to feel any discomfort, if I've noticed anything. So this is like kind of a part 1. So anyway, yay. So, okay, so, hey, and all my lovely feelings. And again, I knocked my one out, so I'm going to put it back in. You see, definitely seeing there's more straightening. I don't have the flaring out on my buck teeth anymore. That's nice. But how I put them in is right now, I don't know if I could do this with the computer screen. It's on that tooth. And there you go. On that tooth. Oh, I did ask them why I don't have brackets on my way back molars yet, and they said that eventually I will. Right now it's just kind of a positioning, but when they start doing the heavy lifting and really start to kind of move things around, then they'll put on those last brackets. So, but yeah, right now it's just, again, getting my upper jaw now to open up. So I have that big, nice smile with all my teeth showing, and also then starting to bring my bite back and getting my bite more lined up. So hopefully soon, bye-bye overbite. I would really like that. And then hopefully soon I can get my upper and lower lined up, because they're kind of, right here. But again, just being patient. So again, Damon braces are awesome. I love it. If you haven't looked into it, Damon system braces, can't go wrong. And if you're in Illinois, look up Associated Orthodontics. Great braces. I see Dr. Patrick Jones, and he's awesome. He used to be a dentist for a long time too, so that helps, because you also have a dentist that, an orthodontist with dentist skills. Not a good thing. So he knows what he's looking at when he's talking about roots and everything else. So that's a good thing. Anyway, so have a great day. Again, subscribe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. If there's something that you want me to share with you about my journey with braces being an adult, let me know. Otherwise, everything's going wonderful. So again, happy Veterans Day, and thank you to everybody out there that keeps us free and have served for us. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Morning everyone, this is Gina. I'm just doing a quick little update to kind of do the part 2 of my recent archwire changes and the brackets and stuff, just to give you guys some heads up. Minimal discomfort. Again, every once in a while I felt some pressure. Makes it kind of awkward to bite into things, but otherwise no pain, again, as usual. Yeah, I don't know. You feel? I've got the rubber bands in now. I have the little parrots, so they're not real small circles or rubber bands, not bad. As I said, I am remembering to wear them at all times. As I said, I had braces as a kid, and I didn't always follow everything. There was a lot of pain involved, like that. Now I'm just all about doing everything perfectly correct. Whatever they tell me, I'm going to do. So some other weird updates. So I have that temporary crown in where that one cracked tooth was. I don't know. That tooth still, when I put pressure on it, when I release it, hurts. So I'm hoping that just goes away. If not, we're looking at a root canal, but that has nothing to do with my braces. The other crown that I have on that we put a full band on, great, works great, not an issue, which is good, seeing the fact that I have to chew on the right side of my mouth all the time because of this side, so it's withstanding that, so that's good. Some other weird things, my two, teeth right here are starting to come out. I'm in that more of a square wire now on my upper to kind of, again, open up my arch so that I have that big, nice smile where you see all my teeth and not my two front teeth anymore. They're starting to come forward. However, it's alarming me just a tad bit because there's a gap. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little gap starting to form right here. And so I'm like, oh, I can tell because when I'm putting floss through it, there is no contact whatsoever. So kind of a little alarming, but it's okay. I know my teeth are going to move. The other thing is that before my last wire change, I had this tooth starting to come down, and it was kind of, again, freaking me out. This one, since the rubber bands have been put in, this one on the other side is also starting to drop, which I'm noticing my bite is starting to change. So that was their goal, is that the rubber bands are meant to start to line up my bite better, on top of moving my teeth around. So I do notice that this front tooth seems to move a lot faster than this tooth, which, again, when I kind of come down, that tooth is still kind of sticking out a little bit, which is kind of funny to me. And they haven't corrected the lining up of my teeth yet. So again, my front teeth are a little bit more this side of my mouth, and my lower teeth are more this side of my mouth. And they said that will eventually be fixed. They just gotta, again, still unravel, still widen, and we're starting to move on to some other things. So again, so far, again, amazing, love it. Love the fact that I don't, 20 minutes average appointment. They're awesome. Again, minimal pain. Like every once in a while I feel like a little bit discomfort, everything else, a little tenderness when I'm biting down on things. But seriously, nothing like what I see all my students go through. Nothing like I see, other adults that I've known have gone through braces where they're like, in pain. They got to put ice packs on and Tylenol and everything else. So anyway, have a great day, and we'll continue to update you on my Damon braces. Again, look them up. DamonBraces.com, Damon System Braces, and of course, if you're an Illinois Associated Orthodontist at GreatBraces.com. I see Dr. Patrick Jones, but there's 4 orthodontists in that group, and they're all great, awesome people. I love my orthodontist because he was a dentist for over 12 years or something, he said. So I've got a dentist or have an orthodontist with a dentist background, so that's pretty awesome. So anyway, have a great day. Bye.
Hello everyone, this is Gina, and I'm going to give you part 3 of my information, basically from when I recently had my wire changed. So this would be my 3rd wire change. That was November 11th. So Veterans Day, yes. Okay, so I already said that I got a square wire on my upper mouth, and then it's meant to, again, kind of pull my teeth out, because one of the big things I don't have is a big, wide upper smile where you see all my teeth. All you ever saw were my 2 front teeth. So just to give you a quick update, so yeah, check it out. So now when I'm closing my lower lip, so I still have an overbite, didn't fix that, but check it out. My mouth is filling out. Awesome. It's kind of freaky because these 2, particularly this one, it feels like a loose tooth, and again, it freaks me out. But both the dentist and my orthodontist confirmed that's normal. It's very alarming as an adult to feel a loose tooth. Of course, when we were kids, when we felt loose teeth, we knew we were losing those teeth. So yeah, it's very unnerving when my tooth wiggles and moves. But that's a good thing. They said that to move the tooth, the bone has to break down. And when the bone breaks down, that's when the tooth feels loose. And it's because it is. It's moving into its new location where it's supposed to go. And then new bone will build up around it and secure it. So she said, actually, the tech lady actually explained that that's a good thing, that obviously as long as it's moving around, we know the teeth are moving. So even though it's kind of freaky to me, hey, woohoo, but again, there's still a little gout going on there, which is kind of like, okay, let's not get it any bigger. Still wearing the rubber bands. I actually kind of like the rubber bands in. One thing is my bite has been off. And I found myself almost grinding my teeth a lot because I couldn't find a happy medium of where to be, and especially with those nubs on. And it almost feels like the rubber bands are a support now for my jaw. When I take them out to eat, I actually know right away to put them back in because my jaw feels weird again. The minute I put it in, my jaw feels nice and secure. So it's actually quite comfortable for me to have the rubber bands in right now. It's actually helping my jaw figure out where to go, and it's helping my mouth it's just like a crutch. It's giving my mouth support. So I'm actually finding the rubber bands quite pleasant. I'm sure as we move along in my treatment and the rubber bands get much smaller and in awkward positions as we start to shift and move things around, I will probably feel a little bit more irritated by them like most people, but right now I'm actually finding them to be pleasant, and I actually like them being in my mouth. Yeah, so in that, since November 11th, check it out. Yay! You actually see my teeth starting to fill out, so when I smile, you actually see other teeth than my front 2 teeth. So, yay! Still no pain, no discomfort. Not at all. Love it. Love this experience. My teeth are not being forced to move when somebody else tells them to. They're just kind of like going, oh, okay, let's move. So again, Damon System Braces, love them, love them, love them. I definitely couldn't have been happier with the decision I made. And just to think that up before I did this, I mean, I was thinking of going to the drastic of removing teeth and getting caps put on all my teeth and literally getting everything pulled out, getting fake teeth put in just to fix my smile, or trying to see if there's ways they could use veneers, which of course they would have made me look more like a Bugs Bunny rabbit. But, I just didn't, I had such a bad experience as a little kid going through braces that I just didn't want to do it again. And I'm so, so glad that I found Bethany Hamilton's post on my Facebook talking about these braces, and I'm so glad that I investigated more. And thanks to a few other people out there that, explained their journey with them, I went with it, and now I'm passing on the same information to you. I'm spreading the journey and I'm spreading the word. They're awesome braces. I couldn't be happier. So again, Damon System braces, they're amazing. Have a good day. And again, was it December 21st is my next appointment. So not sure what we'll be doing there, but yep, stay tuned. Have a good day.